Hey guys, it's Nitro Fox Zero, and I'm going to be showing you guys another tutorial on how to make a nice, good-looking avatar for your YouTube or maybe a forum or anything you really want to use it for, maybe even Facebook. And you will need Photoshop. Doesn't really matter what version. Minus CS6. Sorry about that. Um, and yeah, so let's get started. You won't need it. By the way, you won't need any additional plugins or anything like that. Yeah, open your Photoshop, um, and and yeah, let's get started. Once it's loaded up, I got a lot of fonts, so it might take a while. All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna be making a avatar for YouTube, which the size is 500 by 500 pixels. So make sure this is you make sure you have pixels selected and have the background transparent. I'm gonna name this YouTube, and just press OK, and you should come up with this square. Alright, once you have the square, you want to select your grading tool. It should be right here. If you don't have it, just click and hold the paint bucket tool, and then let go once you're pointing at the grading tool. Now, you're gonna notice that you don't have the same gradient as I do. Just double click on this little gradient over here, and now click on this. This is the lighter color. This is the inside. Make it maybe almost white, something like this. You guys could go ahead and copy the numbers down here. Pause the video and copy the numbers. And then right here, I think I'll leave it like this. Again, you guys could go ahead and pause the video and copy the numbers. And yeah, just press OK. Now you want to make sure that you got this mode selected. Basically, you just do it a center or circle. If you do this, it will just make a gradient across the whole side. But you want the circle. You kind of want it in the upper area, like right about here, not necessarily the middle, but a little higher than the middle, and then just drag it down. And it should look something like this. If you want, you could actually drag it all the way to maybe like the middle between your toolbar and your square. And once you have that done, you could go ahead and go to your text tool, and now you could type in your text. In my case, I'm going to type in my name, just because it's short and it'll fit perfectly. Also, the font is Angry Blue. It's free. You guys could get it on probably 1001 fonts. And yeah. So now we're gonna go ahead and add a nice red gradient to it. Actually, let me move it up with my moving tool. Kind of where the light is, want to center it so it's right at the light. Now let's make sure that you have your text selected and go to this little thing that says FX. Click on it, go to gradient overlay, and then you should have this default gradient already selected. Double or just click at it once. Now you wanna I'm gonna change this into a red gradient, as I had the same gradient in the example. So I'm gonna go ahead and click twice on the darker or the black part of the gradient, and put it about middle right here. That's about good. Maybe a little higher there, and press OK. You guys could do anything. I mean, pick a different color now. You don't have to use the same exact colors. I actually encourage you guys to experiment with this. Don't copy exactly what I do, because you're never going to learn how to do good stuff in Photoshop. That's just a tip. So you guys go ahead, just drag this to blue and do the same exact thing. Put the darker one to the middle, put the brighter one up top, and it'll just be exactly the same except different colors. Okay, once you're done with that, go ahead and press OK on both of these. Make sure you don't exit out of this just yet. Now let's add a little stroke to this. It's not too complicated. I may leave it at 2 just for now. I'll see how it will look once we drop the shadow. So you just simply put a number 2 in there and then click on drop shadow. Now here I already know my numbers. It's going to be 2, 2, and 9. But actually never mind. I'm going to make this I think it was 20 and 9. Just kind of looks, I guess no my bad. I'm gonna leave this at what it was, 2, 2, 9. What if it 15 looks good actually. Yeah, sorry about changing my mind. I always kind of want to experiment with it and what makes it look better. You guys could actually play around and see what it looks better. Just make sure that the spread isn't higher than the size, or else it's just gonna look unnatural and kind of ugly. If you always have the size bigger than the spread. Actually, no, it's the other way around. Just don't overdo one. Make sure that these two are even, and it won't look ugly. So that's done. Actually, no, it's not done. Unselect your global light and make this 90 degrees. Then you could press OK, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're done. Now we want to add that little text underneath it. So again, grab your tool, your text tool, click, maybe change it to, let's say, 5, and type in whatever you want to. I will do GFX just like in the example, and leave it right here is good. Now we are gonna just add a simple color to it, nothing special. Oops, my bad. Don't do that. Simply click on it. Now you want to highlight the text, click here and pick a color. I'm gonna go with the brighter side of that. That looks good. Just press OK. Now you can press this check mark over here, go to the FX again, go to inner shadow. We wanted to make it look like it's engraved into the avatar, so we're gonna drop an inner shadow. I'm guessing that the default one already looks pretty good, but we're gonna tweak with it. Actually, now that I think about it, go ahead and select Kuba text. You probably guys have a different one. Go ahead and select your main text, right click it, click copy layer style. Now right click GFX and paste layer style. You guys could leave it like this, or you could go ahead and take out the stroke, take out the shadow, just so you got your gradient. Now go ahead and put your inner shadow. It'll wait a little, and now you could leave it like this. Let's add a little more, maybe distance. No, distance was good. It was good at default. Actually, it wasn't good at default. Let's add that much distance, and that's pretty much it. It looks identical to what I've done here. Maybe I actually kind of messed up on the GFX part on that picture. The text is much bigger, but I think it looks much better when it's smaller. So then to save it, go to File, Save As, pick JPEG and or PNG or PNS. Then just simply press save, OK, and it should save. And then you could go ahead and upload it to your YouTube, Facebook, whatever you want. Let me just show you. This one's 200 by 200. This one's 500 by 500. So you could tell that the quality is much better. Plus, I didn't capitalize the K, which I just noticed. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. If you found this helpful and want to see more tutorials on how to make, cool GFX stuff, just let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.